Hello to you. I am truly happy that you have taken a little time today to care for your health. Whether you are living with diabetes or just beginning your journey of blood sugar control, this video is a small gift that I believe you should not miss. Have you ever felt constant fatigue, numbness in your hands and feet, or a foggy mind, even though you take your medication on time, follow a strict diet, and even exercise regularly? You are not alone. According to a study from Tufts University, up to 3 out of 4 people with diabetes are lacking important nutrients without even realizing it. And this silent deficiency is the very reason why blood sugar control becomes so much harder. The special thing is that these valuable nutrients can be found in very familiar types of fish, but not everyone knows how to take advantage of them properly. So in today's video, I will help you discover 4 amazing types of fish that improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and strengthen heart health. If you have ever wondered what to eat that is both tasty and supportive of diabetes control, then this is the video you should not skip. Stay with me until the end to learn how to easily include these fish in your daily meals for effective results. And if you find this content helpful, do not forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss upcoming tips on living well with diabetes. Today we begin the list with a small fish that holds great power for people living with diabetes. That is sardines. You may have seen them in familiar canned fish at the supermarket, but few know that this fish is considered a low-cost superfood for those with diabetes. The first thing that makes sardines stand out is the high amount of omega-3 they provide. Just one 100-gram serving of sardines can contain from 1.5 to 2.2 grams of omega-3 in the form of EPA and DHA. These are 2 essential fatty acids that reduce inflammation, support insulin activity, and improve the sensitivity of cells to insulin, which is very important for people with type 2 diabetes. According to a study published in the Journal of Lipid Research, EPA and DHA reduce insulin resistance by lowering the production of inflammatory cytokines in the body. This means that when you regularly get omega-3 from sardines, you help your body work more smoothly in processing glucose and reduce the risk of sudden spikes in blood sugar after meals. That is not all. Sardines are also a high-quality protein source with about 23 grams of protein in every 100 grams of fish. Protein plays a role in stabilizing blood sugar by slowing down the digestion of carbohydrates. As a result, sugar does not flood into your blood all at once, helping prevent sharp increases in blood sugar after meals. At the same time, protein helps maintain lean muscle mass, which is especially important in older adults or people with diabetes who are at risk of rapid muscle loss. Another great advantage of sardines is their very low mercury content. Unlike large fish such as swordfish or big tuna, sardines are small fish at the bottom of the food chain, so they almost do not accumulate mercury. This is important because mercury can disrupt hormones and damage the liver and kidneys if it builds up over time. But sardines are not only famous for their omega-3 and protein, they are also among the few fish that provide high levels of natural calcium and vitamin D, 2 nutrients that people with diabetes often lack. Imagine this. Just 100 grams of sardines with bones, usually canned sardines, can give you up to 382 milligrams of calcium, about 38% of your daily calcium need. This is impressive, especially for older adults with diabetes, because bone loss often happens silently due to insulin resistance, vitamin D absorption issues, and increased inflammation. Calcium is essential not only for strong bones, but also for muscle contraction, stable heartbeat, and proper nerve signals. When the body lacks calcium, these processes are disrupted. This can cause cramps, fast heartbeat, fatigue, or increased risk of falling due to weakened muscles. To absorb calcium well, our body needs vitamin D. And you know what? Sardines are one of the few natural foods that provide about 270 IU of vitamin D per 100 gram serving. That is nearly 35% of your daily vitamin D need. This is especially important for people with diabetes, as vitamin D helps pancreatic beta cells produce insulin, reduces inflammation, and improves the insulin response of muscle tissue. According to a study from Harvard Medical School, people with blood vitamin D levels below 20 nanograms per milliliter have a 1.5 times higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes than those with enough vitamin D. Therefore, adding sardines to your weekly meals is a simple way to nourish your pancreas and support blood sugar stability from the root. In addition to the nutrients mentioned above, sardines are also a great source of vitamin B12, selenium, phosphorus, iodine, and coenzyme Q10. These nutrients support energy metabolism, reduce oxidative stress, and improve heart health overall. One of the reasons sardines are highly recommended for people with diabetes is because they are convenient and easy to cook. You can eat canned sardines straight with salad, pair them with whole grain bread, mix them with steamed vegetables, or mash them to use as filling. If you want a more upscale meal, try grilled sardines with lemon and fennel seeds, or Mediterranean-style sardines with broccoli and extra virgin olive oil. However, one small but important note, always read the label if you buy canned sardines. Some brands may add a lot of salt to preserve them, resulting in sodium levels of more than 300 milligrams per serving. For people with diabetes, especially if you are managing blood pressure, this is something to watch out for. Choose products labeled low sodium or no salt added to keep your meal tasty and heart-friendly. So, if you are looking for an affordable, easy to find, easy to prepare, and very nutritious food to help control blood sugar, reduce inflammation, protect the heart, and boost calcium absorption, sardines deserve a regular spot on your meal plan. If sardines are tiny heroes, then mackerel is a strong warrior in the world of seafood for people with diabetes. Mackerel is a fatty fish with soft flesh, a rich flavor, and an abundance of nutrients. Whether you choose Pacific mackerel or Atlantic mackerel, both are excellent sources of omega-3, protein, and essential minerals that protect the heart, improve insulin sensitivity, and support better blood sugar control each day. Just 100-gram serving of Pacific mackerel provides about 3.2 grams of omega-3 fatty acids. This is an impressive number compared to many other fish. It means that with just one meal of mackerel, you nearly meet the daily omega-3 recommendation by the American Heart Association. And as you know, omega-3 is the key to many vital functions, from reducing inflammation, improving blood vessel health, to helping insulin work more effectively in moving glucose from blood into cells. Mackerel not only helps reduce LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, but also increases HDL, the good cholesterol that protects blood vessels from damage. This is especially important for people with diabetes, who are 2 to 4 times more likely to develop heart disease than others. A study published in Diabetes Care shows that regular omega-3 intake can significantly reduce triglyceride levels, which are harmful fats often elevated in people with type 2 diabetes. In addition to omega-3, mackerel is also a rich source of high-quality protein. On average, every 100 grams of mackerel provides around 20 to 25 grams of protein, which helps slow the absorption of sugar after meals and thus stabilizes blood sugar more effectively. Protein is also the foundation for maintaining lean muscle mass, which plays a vital role in supporting energy metabolism, weight control, and enhancing insulin sensitivity. One special benefit of mackerel is its high selenium content. Just 100 grams of Atlantic mackerel can provide 50 to 60 micrograms of selenium, which is nearly 90% of your daily requirement. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage caused by oxidative stress, which contributes to diabetic complications such as kidney inflammation, retinal degeneration, and nerve damage. Mackerel is also rich in vitamin B12, vitamin D, niacin, which is B3, riboflavin, which is B2, iron, and phosphorus. These nutrients work together to improve blood circulation, support energy metabolism, and reduce the fatigue commonly seen in people with diabetes. For example, vitamin B12 and iron help produce red blood cells and maintain oxygen circulation to organs. B12 deficiency is common in people with diabetes, especially those taking metformin, a medication that reduces B12 absorption in the gut. Therefore, adding mackerel to your meals is a natural way to support the nervous system and uplift your mood. As for niacin, also known as vitamin B3, this vitamin can help lower cholesterol, improve blood vessel function, and reduce stroke risk in people with diabetes who have a history of heart disease. One important point to note is that Atlantic and Pacific mackerel typically have very low mercury levels because they are small fish and do not live long in the ocean. However, stay away from king mackerel, which is a large species with high mercury levels. It can harm your nervous system, liver, and hormonal health. You can find canned Pacific mackerel at many stores at very reasonable prices, while Atlantic mackerel is often sold fresh in supermarkets or seafood markets. Both are very easy to prepare. You can grill mackerel with ginger and garlic, pan-sear with olive oil and herbs, or stew with tomatoes, white beans, and Mediterranean herbs for a flavorful meal that is good for your heart and helps control blood sugar. One tip when cooking is to pair mackerel with fiber-rich vegetables such as kale, spinach, broccoli, or whole grains like quinoa or oats. Fiber slows down sugar absorption and supports beneficial gut bacteria, which helps reduce inflammation, a root cause of many dangerous diabetic complications. If you want a more upscale meal, try Japanese-style miso grilled mackerel, or braised mackerel with fresh turmeric served with brown rice and vegetable soup. This combination is not only delicious, but also offers optimal benefits for blood sugar, digestion, and cardiovascular health. However, just like with any other food, mackerel should be used properly. Do not deep fry mackerel in reused or industrial oils, as high heat destroys omega-3 and creates harmful trans fats. Choose grilling, steaming, or light pan searing to preserve its full nutritional value. If you have kidney problems, consult your doctor about the appropriate portion of mackerel, as its high levels of selenium, phosphorus, and protein may need to be adjusted depending on your condition. Have you ever tried a mackerel dish? Do you prefer grilled, braised, or modern salad-style mackerel? Please share your favorite way to prepare it in the comments so we can all exchange ideas. And if you think this fish deserves a regular place in your weekly meals, save this video as a reminder. If you are looking for a type of fish that is easy to eat, gentle on the stomach, and suitable for all ages, then cod is the ideal choice for people with diabetes. This is one of the most popular white fish in the world, not only because of its mild taste and soft texture, but also because of its rich nutritional value and high safety for health. Compared to fatty fish like salmon or mackerel, cod contains much less fat, but it still has a decent amount of omega-3, about 0.2 to 0.3 grams per 100 grams of fish. Although this is not as high as fatty fish, thanks to its high protein content, low fat, low glycemic index, and versatile cooking potential, cod becomes a friendly companion for people living with diabetes. A 100-gram serving of cod provides about 20 grams of pure protein, almost no carbohydrates, and only around 90 calories. This is extremely beneficial for those needing to stabilize blood sugar or manage their weight. As you know, excess weight is one of the key factors that reduce insulin sensitivity and cause many problems such as heart disease, kidney issues, and even vision loss if not managed properly. The protein in cod not only helps stabilize blood sugar by slowing the absorption of sugar from meals, but also helps the body maintain muscle mass, repair damaged tissue, and support natural recovery. This is especially important for older adults or those who have been dealing with diabetic complications for a long time. Another highlight of cod is its rich vitamin B6 and B12 content. In 100 grams of cod, you can get over 40 to 50% of the daily need for vitamin B12 and around 10 to 15% of vitamin B6. These two B vitamins are very important in maintaining a healthy nervous system and preventing blood vessel damage. Did you know that there is a molecule called homocysteine that, when it builds up in the blood, can increase the risk of stroke and heart attack many times over, especially in people with diabetes? Both vitamin B6 and B12 play a role in converting and lowering homocysteine levels, helping blood vessels stay flexible and reducing inner wall inflammation, which is a root cause of cardiovascular complications. In addition, cod is a good source of iodine, phosphorus, and a small amount of omega-3. These nutrients are not only beneficial for the heart but also support proper thyroid function, which helps regulate energy and metabolism throughout the body. A healthy thyroid also means stable weight, reduced fatigue, and improved well-being, which are simple yet precious benefits for people with diabetes. If you often feel exhausted, have numb hands and feet, or experience unusual heart palpitations, these may be signs that your body is lacking vitamin B12 or that your blood vessels are not functioning well. Instead of relying solely on medication, adding cod to your weekly meals is a natural, effective, and tasty way to support recovery. Another great advantage of cod is how versatile it is in cooking. With its firm white flesh and mild smell, cod absorbs seasoning easily and suits many cooking methods. You can lightly pan-sear it with garlic, olive oil, and rosemary, or bake it with vegetables like pumpkin, carrots, and onions for a meal that is both simple and light. If you enjoy Asian flavors, cod soup cooked with fresh ginger, mustard greens, and scallions not only warms the body, but is also easy to digest, especially in the evening. You can also shred cod to use as filling for rice paper rolls, mix it into salads, or serve it with brown rice noodles for a nutritious breakfast without worrying about blood sugar spikes after meals. One important note is to avoid coating cod in flour or deep frying it in oil, because deep frying at high temperatures breaks down protein, creates oxidized compounds that cause inflammation, and eliminates its natural benefits. Prioritize steaming, baking, light pan searing, or gentle stewing to retain all of its valuable nutrients. And if you are worried about mercury, the good news is that cod is one of the white fish with very low mercury levels. It is safe to eat 2 to 3 times per week, even for older adults or young children in the family. With its clean protein, B vitamins, ability to stabilize blood sugar, and reduce cardiovascular risk, cod is not only a nutritious food but also an important part of a diet designed to prevent and support the treatment of diabetes. Have you ever tried cod? Do you prefer traditional cooking styles or creative modern recipes? Share your favorite dish or experience in the comments. And if you think cod could become a friendly companion in your kitchen, do not hesitate to add it to your meal plan this week. If you are looking for a type of fish that is convenient, nutritious, and fits a busy lifestyle, then tuna is an essential choice in a diabetes-friendly diet. Tuna is a well-known fish that is easy to prepare, found in almost every modern kitchen, and contains high levels of protein, healthy fats, and no carbohydrates, making it ideal for stabilizing blood sugar. The first strength of tuna is its high omega-3 content. Depending on the species, each 100-gram serving of tuna can provide between 0.2 and 1.5 grams of omega-3 EPA and DHA. These are healthy fats that help reduce inflammation, improve blood lipid levels, and increase insulin sensitivity, allowing cells to better absorb glucose. According to research from the Harvard School of Public Health, people who regularly consume tuna and other omega-3 rich fish have up to 35% lower risk of heart disease compared to those who eat little fish. This is especially important for people with diabetes because the heart is one of the most affected systems when blood sugar is poorly controlled. Another big advantage is that tuna contains virtually no carbohydrates, helping prevent sudden spikes in blood sugar after meals. Each 100 grams of tuna provides up to 29 grams of protein, which is an ideal amount for those who need to manage weight and maintain lean muscle mass, especially older adults or people with muscle loss due to long-term diabetes. The protein in tuna not only helps you feel full longer and reduce snacking after meals, but it also plays a key role in cell regeneration, enzyme production, and hormone synthesis, all of which are closely related to the pancreas and glucose metabolism. Tuna is also a natural source of vitamin D and selenium. Every 100 grams of tuna can provide about 150 to 200 IU of vitamin D, which helps the body absorb calcium and activates the pancreas to produce insulin. Vitamin D also reduces systemic inflammation, supports tissue repair, strengthens the immune system, and lowers the risk of complications caused by diabetes. Regarding selenium, an essential mineral that is often lacking in people with type 2 diabetes, tuna provides up to 80 to 90 micrograms per serving, which is over 100% of the daily requirement. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals and protects blood vessel walls from damage, which is crucial in preventing complications such as retinopathy, kidney disease, or peripheral neuropathy. One interesting point is that tuna can be easily added to daily meals without complicated preparation. You can use canned tuna in water or healthy oil, mix it with green vegetables and chickpeas to create a light lunch that keeps you full and helps control blood sugar. Want something different? Try a tuna sandwich on whole grain bread with thin avocado slices, fresh vegetables, and tomato. To optimize fat and protein intake, you can replace regular mayonnaise with cottage cheese or low-fat Greek yogurt, which lowers calories while increasing protein and calcium. On busy days, tuna can be pre-packed in a lunchbox with steamed vegetables, quinoa, and olive oil lemon dressing. Or simply grill fresh tuna with garlic and turmeric, and serve it with brown rice and pumpkin soup for a light dinner that is easy to digest and gentle on blood sugar. However, you should pay attention to the source of your tuna. Some ocean tuna species, especially bluefin tuna, may contain high levels of mercury and are not suitable for frequent consumption. Instead, prioritize albacore tuna or skipjack tuna, which have lower mercury levels and are safer for people with diabetes and older adults. According to the United States Food and Drug Administration, healthy adults can eat low-mercury tuna 2 to 3 times per week without worrying about toxin accumulation. If you are pregnant, taking medication, or have liver or kidney issues, consult your doctor before frequent use. Some things to avoid when preparing tuna include not deep frying or over-grilling it, because high heat creates oxidized compounds that cause inflammation. Instead, opt for quick grilling, gentle steaming, or light pan searing with olive oil to retain its tenderness, aroma, and nutrients. Finally, if you are struggling with abnormal blood lipid levels, unstable blood sugar, or constant sugar cravings, try adding tuna to your weekly menu. Tuna not only helps reduce snacking urges, but also helps balance the insulin-glucagon hormones, regulate energy, and support the pancreas. Do you often eat tuna? Do you enjoy tuna salad, sandwiches, or simple grilled dishes? Share your favorite recipes or tips in the comments. And if you think this fish deserves a place in your weekly meals, save this video as a reminder. So we have just explored 4 amazing types of fish together, from sardines, mackerel, to cod and tuna, each packed with valuable nutrients that can help people with diabetes, stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, protect heart health, and maintain energy every day. Whether you are just starting your journey to manage the condition or have lived with diabetes for many years, choosing the right foods each day is still one of the simplest and most effective ways to protect your health. And sometimes, small changes like adding an omega-3 rich fish to your dinner or choosing a tuna salad instead of fast food can make a big difference in your long-term health journey. I know that living with diabetes is not easy. Every day is an effort. But you are not alone. Every mindful meal you choose, every healthy habit you build is a steady step forward. And it all starts with small things, like one healthy meal today. If this video helped you understand more about which fish are good for people with diabetes, start this week. Choose a simple dish from what you have learned, try adding it to your meal, and listen to your body. Feel the positive changes, even the smallest ones. And do not forget, you deserve a healthy, joyful, and fulfilling life, even while living with diabetes. Every decision you make today is a gift to your health tomorrow. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found this content helpful, please click like and subscribe so you will not miss the next videos. And if you have any questions, experiences, or personal tips on living well with diabetes, leave a comment below. I am always here to listen and walk this journey with you. Wishing you good health, peace, and strong blood sugar control every day. See you again in the next videos.